Lund now 3 of 12 in attacking. Right through the block and down. Kaz Brown been very, very good in both phases.
San Diego block a little bit late on their press, and with a quick arm like Kaz Brown running that quick set, your hands have to shoot over the net, not just up, over on the side of the net to block that ball.
Kaz Brown 2 of 3 in attacking. We'll give you Schwann's numbers. Not a perfect pass. Good block deflection. Murphy, first contact. Brown again. That ball's in. Very good transition offense, and Orlando rolling right now.
For Orlando, it starts with a nice block touch, and that sets them better and better as the season goes on.
Give you the hitting numbers for both of these teams. Nice play by Tabron. It's a very, very balanced Orlando team with Anai, Abercrombie to go along with Schwann. Good read by Shampoo. Schwann again, ripping 4-4. Dug by Lund. Right on top of the net. Perfect first contact. Dug by Tabron. Free ball. That's how you play transition volleyball. Beautifully by Kaz Brown from Shampoo.
What I loved about that play is Adora Anai. She knows this ball's coming over. She steps in front of Brittany Abercrombie, takes it to set up the offense. Really nice.
Rare poor pass by Schwann. Tabron a little bit late. That is not good work on that free ball by San Diego. Anai. Kaz Brown is on fire here offensively.
I did not like the first play by Orlando. They could have taken a swing, but gave San Diego a free ball. Fortunate for Orlando, they got another chance, and Kaz Brown exploding off 1 foot, fast through the seam.
3 returners here in 2025. So that makes 17 newcomers. 3 played in the league last year, but a lot of new parts here in year 2. San Diego now trailing by 1. They'll set up Abercrombie. San Diego able to keep the point alive.
Good save there by Dalkey to go outside the court.
Not that time. On the slide from Kaz.
If they attack Shampoo in the front row there on the outside. A good serve receive here.
A free ball for the Valkyries. And a slide from Anai, and no return from He has been a little more quiet here in set 3. But picks up kill number 12 out of the timeout, and an answer on the other side from Orlando, and the lead back up to 5.
Shampoo able to
Foot speed. Obviously her jump at 5'9". She's playing way above the net at 10'8".
First contact by Abercrombie, nicely done, deflected away from DeFalco. Shampoo looking very, very good right now in the setting position.
That time Shampoo going to Natalie Foster, the rookie. Her advantage.
Nice pass by Anai, and it leads to a quick crossbody out of the middle by Kaz Brown.
Prior to that play, I was thinking Orlando needs to get their middles involved. Kaz Brown, we talk about her defensive weapon, but she is really high in.
Schwann is blocked. Good cover. Covered herself. Going to be an opportunity. Pretty good cut shot. Nice play out of the middle. Shampoo, what do you think about the choice?
I love the choice, and Shampoo has been working on her connection with both middle blocks.
Animatics has been good in reception. Needs to get rolling on the serve. Murphy, perfect pass. And Kaz Brown. We're seeing some very, very good reception and side-out, first ball, side-out volleyball from Kaz Brown and Orlando.
And that connection, Shampoo to Kaz Brown. Kaz Brown is one of those emotional leaders. Get her going. Beautiful.
First ball, side-out. Once again, Kaz Brown last year was voted the most outstanding middle blocker in the first year of the Pro Volleyball Federation. 19 last year in San Diego. And a little note on Lindsay Vanderweyde in just a moment. I'll give it to you now. On the floor wearing number 8, Brittany Abercrombie tied an all-time PVF record. I know we're only in the second year with 30 kills, but tied Lindsay Vanderweyde.
Natalie Foster off the perfect pass, right side, back row to Abercrombie.
And we haven't seen Shampoo take the ball on 2 so far, and the early going of her career with Orlando. We will have a technical timeout coming after this point, tied at 15. Technical timeouts coming your way at 8 and 16, and each team has a couple of TOs as well.
Kaz Brown for Orlando, loving the location of that set by Shampoo.
50, good receiver. Sometimes you have too many choices. Nice pass. What a critical first ball side out and ripped out of the middle by Foster.
Orlando's passing numbers have been better all night long. Look at Schwann scoop under that, giving that ball to Shampoo to feed energy offensively and defensively.
Came in for Lane Van Buskirk, who started the match and who has that miss by Childress. Would like to have that one back and an opening kill by Foster.
Both teams getting their middles involved right off the bat. Really important to establish the middle, stress the block to open things up for your pin. But Alicia Glass-Childress, when the ball is in her hands, she can do anything. Wow! Natalie Foster for Orlando in the middle, big arm, and another one-on-one matchup out of the middle. That's why it's so important.
It has been a razor-thin margin here in the first set, and this Orlando squad has had a lot of close sets this season. Grand Rapids trying to find a way to win their first set here at home this season. They have yet to win one. Pritchard didn't get a right hand on it, but it goes back over anyway. They set it up, and a point goes down right in the middle. Natalie Foster makes it a 2-point of their matches this year. Grand Rapids kind of had something similar going for them last season. They were dominant in the first set. Chance right there for the middle to tie us up at 1. Behind Grand Rapids in the standings, currently at 7th in the PVF. Point from the middle, Kaz Brown, the middle blocker of the year last season in this league. There's nothing more fun than watching those cameras. 10-9 Orlando. Good play to go down and at least attempt to get it, unable to keep it in. Good crowd has filed in to watch this one. Tied at 1 set apiece. Carly Snyder got it blocked. Briggs Romine. It stays in the middle and it gets hammered down by Marin Groats. Free ball comes over. Chance to take advantage. They put it in Snyder. Natalie Foster. Adora Anai, the former Utah Ute. Roski gives it to Pritchard. Big swing from Orlando. 2-1 Valkyries. 6-2. You can hear the oohs and ahs when she goes for those big, giant serves. And if nothing else, Orlando's got to be thrilled that they get her off the service line.
Watching her fully develop is great.
Marin Groats. Handled. Raven Colvin pops it across. Set up in the middle and a point for Orlando. Still a Grand Rapids 3-point lead. This is Let's Go Rise is the chance. Raski for Snyder. Chimay for Carly Snyder. Taps it over. It stays alive. Ogilvy for Raski. Blocked. And Orlando not to be denied. You've got to